Hello viewers, my name is PPCC and today we will be starting another Let's Play, this time of a early access city building / RPG game called Folk Tale, which is on Steam right now and it was actually voted in by the community. So without further ado, let's get on started and jump on into the fine game made by the fine people at Games Foundry Limited. Do bear in mind that right now, on release 0.1, Folktale 0.1, the Alpha Fund version, there is only the tutorial available, so we will be checking that out first. Most likely we'll be finishing the tutorial in about 1, 2, maybe 3 episodes, and then later on we'll be definitely taking a look at the sandbox version of the game.
For months your people have struggled through swamps and forests, across deserts and frozen wastes, battling storms and high seas that threatened to dash them against the rocks. They came to escape from the tyranny of the evil Lord Blackdark, whose rogue financiers had crushed the population to little more than indentured slaves. Fleeing a land where toast is rationed to only the select few and the good people eat only stale bread, your brave subjects have fought and suffered before arriving on the shores of this remote island. It is here they hope to find peace and tranquility, where they can farm and build a new... Oh look, there's Bernard. Hello. Where was I? Oh yes, to a land where your people can build a new society where freedom and toast are available to everyone. And it is up to you, our steely-eyed leader, to build a brighter future for your brave pioneers. Because let's face it, the villagers aren't the sharpest swords in the rack. This is the world of Folktale.
Okay, well that is the introduction to Folktale.
Welcome to our new village. Let's practice moving around. Moving the mouse to the edge of the screen will move you in that direction. Alternatively, you can use the W, A, S and D keys or the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can point the camera by holding down the right.
Yeah, we're going to have to go through the very basic tutorial things first.
Finally,
unfortunately,
you can adjust the
I'll try to do this rather fast, just getting all this stuff over with. Okay, so that should be it. Now, once I click on this location, or once I just kind of go here, that should start us off.
We should set to work building a windmill and planting wheat fields that can be harvested and milled into flour. Superb! Our villagers will set to work hammering and sawing. In the meantime, why not place one or more wheat fields next to the windmill? The closer resources are to buildings, the less time villagers will spend transporting goods, and the more productive they can be.
Okay, so it looks like we need to build a few things for wheat production. So I've decided to build a windmill
building options are
and 2 farmers' fields. So let's just start going with that and see where that takes us. So far, I actually have not been told what these resources actually do, except for gold coins. Gold coins is essential. But for all the other tasks, you know, I don't really know what this,
options are available.
These coins
New
and stuff
building options are available. Train a farmer by selecting a free villager and right-clicking on the windmill.
So let's see, let's send 2 of our people to the windmill to do the farming. Unfortunately, I do believe there is a bug in the game right now, which is fine because it is a early access title. We're technically playing the alpha of the game.
You just trained your first specialist.
But for some reason, women can't work in certain
planting
occupations.
Seeds and harvesting wheat before delivering it to the windmill to be milled into flour. Your villagers will then be able to buy flour from the storehouse to make bread, generating more income for us. We should build a woodcutter's lodge close to the woods and train one of our folk to be a woodcutter.
Okay, so I guess the wheat is something that people use. It's like one of the ways that we convert into money. I'm not sure about the other stuff now. I guess a tavern would use the stuff, would use ale, which is made from, I don't know, maybe wheat as well. But for now, let's just follow along with the tutorial. For some reason, like, Rose 4th Wind does not like to work at all, so we're actually going to send them over here. And let's see how far we can get with the tutorial section in this game for now. Yes, I will be doing like a pretty much like a full let's play of this game.
I'll select one of our folks and send them to the Woodcutter's Lodge for training.
Boy, you best not be messing with me.
But I'm not really sure what'll happen after the tutorial, simply because they haven't made the game up past there. One thing that I should note, well, right now we're capturing this logging camp so we can use it, but one thing that I should note is that the map on this game is absolutely huge. We can, yeah, there's some stuff over here. There's like a fortress, apparently like some sort of golem thing over here as well. But the tutorial map is pretty damn big, actually.
Our woodcutter will chop down trees and saw logs into planks that can be used to construct other buildings. We'll also need more iron bars and stone. Build an iron smelt near the iron mine and train a miner.
Okay, so fair enough. We're just learning about what each and every single building does. I presume that wood, iron, and stone actually makes the buildings, and well, the resource counter up here is fairly simple for now. I mean, all we have to keep track of is the amount of gold we have and the amount of these stone items that we have, I guess. I suppose food is just converted into flour. And let's see what's happening over here with our farms. Yep. Looks like he's going to carry that flour bag down to one of these storehouse buildings down here, which will in turn store the wheat, and then it'll also sell it, gaining us a little bit of income. Yep, made some money off of these cottages as well. And I think, yeah, these are just generating tax revenue every so few minutes, and it also gives us a little bit of population. Yeah, some people come out of these houses.
New building options are available. Huh? Excellent! Before our miner can get to work, we need to clear out the rat infestation near the mine, and hoist our faction flag to state our claim. Select one or more villagers and right-click on one of the rats near the iron mine.
For our people!
Ready to work.
Okay, so that was a fairly easy battle. Ooh, and it looks like they've dropped us some loot.
Now move some of our villagers close to the faction flag until it changes to our blue colours. When the flag is at the top of the pole, we gain control of the resource, and our miners or scouts.
Okay, so there we go. Now we've
build
captured
a
it.
stonecutter's lodge near the stone quarry and train one of our villagers to be a stone cutter.
Make your mind up.
Yes, Petal.
Aye, lad.
All right, my love.
You know, one thing that I'm not really used to inside this game is the fact that whenever you click on your units and you move them around, oh my god, oh, she's still there. Thought she teleported for a second. One thing that I should note is that after playing a lot of StarCraft, I started getting used to strategy games using the right-click button, and apparently for most of the actions inside this game, it's all left-click, so that usually throws me off. Look at this Rose fourth room person just watching the men work because she cannot. Oh, the irony. Busy, busy, busy. You're not doing anything! Yeah, so I don't really know if they're like gender-specific game options here and there, or whether it's a current little bug. But either way, I mean, it's fine with me. Okay, so the AI has its own autonomy when you're not directly controlling some of the people, except for this guy right here, which is the advisor. You may have recognized this guy from the little tooltip messages too, so I thought that was kind of cool. Are we capturing that stone quarry yet? Yeah, we are capturing it. There we go. So we're gonna secure it, and because we're not, he gets out a tiny little hammer to do that, and because we're not controlling those guys, he automatically does it. Well, cutscene time. Ooh, orcs. Or goblins.
Oh, is that it, bruv? What did the big man say? Big man? He says he's been talking to them Weirfu monks who is like all the way up on the mountain, innit? Innit though? They is proper in the clouds. And they see all these like filthy human beings getting comfy on our turf. All building villages and thing, you get me, bruv? I hear you, man. So the big man reckons they is all our property and he'll get some wicked coin for them, innit? What's the plan? We go down there and they're all like, oh no, please don't make us into slaves. and we take 'em back up to the big man. They got any protection, bruv? Nah, man, that's the best thing. They got nothing. Let's do this. I hear you, man. Let's do it. Listen up. He was all the property of the slave master Urzal. We're taking some of you to be his slaves. The rest of you better shut it, or we will take all of you. This is our village now. You get me, yeah?
Oh no! It looks like they're taking some of our people.
Well, I guess we ain't alone on this island no more.
So what are we gonna do, lads?
Well, we can't just leave them to the goblins, can we, dear boy? We should go and rescue them.
But we're not soldiers and we ain't got no swords or nothing.
If we don't go and get them back, them goblins will be thinking we's all just here like turkeys waiting for Thanksgiving.
We need volunteers. Good, brave lads who can go on a rescue mission.
What about you, Bernard? After all, they did take your wife.
Well, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Well, I can't go. I've got, important buildings to make.
Shoot, I can't go. I've got important, logs to chop.
And I've got, important, holes to dig.
Hey, didn't they also take Jethro the farmer?
What?
They took Jethro. You know, the farmer.
But that means...
What?
That means that we can't grow wheat.
So?
If we can't grow wheat, then we can't make bread.
So?
If we can't make bread, then...
What is it, man?
That means we can't have toast. That's it, boys. We're going to get Jethro.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh yeah, let's get the wife too. Let's get tooled up.
No, we're only going to rescue one of them.
Fire.
Oh no, they also set my cottages on
To
fire.
defend the village with. Build a barracks and send one of the villagers there to get him equipped as militia.
Okay, well, it looks like we'll need a militia, so I'll build a barracks. And what else is there to build? I kind of want to see what other buildings we have here. It looks like we only have the tutorial buildings, and it looks like we also have two other kinds of wheat fields that are not unlocked yet.
How can I help?
Ah, finally, this Rose Fourth Wind person is actually doing something for once. Well, at least that's good. Looks like we're making a little more cha-ching off of some other stuff too, which is also pretty good. As I was saying, this map, it goes for like forever and forever.
villagers have arrived.
If I go into like one direction, you'll see that like it's actually quite expansive compared to what I kind of expected it would be. Oh, we are on an island
New
after all, so it
building
looks like we
options
found
are
our
available.
boundaries over here. But that's still so big. Have a nice little fortress thing too here. As soon as that we get that barracks up, we'll get a few more guards, or rather, we'll get a few guards, and we'll
so?
we'll start
Harvest
making a troop for ourselves.
Really?
So let's see who's free to join our little peasant
Before
militia.
sending out a party of adventurers to rescue the villagers, we should give our militia some combat training. There are some mischievous-looking critters close to the village. Clear them out, and let's see if there's anything interesting to be found.
Yeah, we'll just conscript a few more people. Get a nice little militia of 5 people, because
What now?
this game it has, like, or at least on this scenario, it has a little bit of tropical to it, where it's like you get people off boats, right? So I think we actually have a almost infinite supply of people, so I should be able to train up a fairly sizable militia.
serve.
There we go. A nice thing about all the different units so far presented inside the game is that they actually all have different ability things. So for example, militiamen currently have these abilities, although because they're only level 1, they can only use the shackle ability here. So that's rather neat. For now, let's just handle this little bunch of whatever these things are, kobolds.
Time for mead.
Yeah, these things aren't very tough. We take them down generally really fast, yeah, like that.
Yes?
And with those things gone, we can just
Now
loot
you've got
them.
the basics of combat. We should explore beyond the village borders and see if we can pick up the trail left by the goblins.
Ooh, there's a signpost here left by somebody is a white peak over there, and there's a swamp. So let's go
Tis
inside
an
with that
honor.
direction.
As you wish.
We gained some treasure there, and apparently we can actually
Away I
customize
go.
our characters and make them heroes and such with items and stuff. But so far I don't
We're
know
going to
how
need
we
more
do that.
manpower to keep growing at this rate. Constructing 2 more cottages will encourage new settlers to arrive on the boats.
Okay, well let's build a few more settlers as well, or let's build a few more cottages. So I'm gonna put 2 of those there, and that should be good. Now we're at 0
By your
gold
leave.
coins, unfortunately.
Mine is to obey. Double
And this is just
time.
kind of how we explore the map. Our troops come over here, and then they see a new
You're
little
looking
bit.
at me. Attack! Time
Kill
to
those
die.
kobolds. There we
You
go.
are defeated, and I win. Yes. Move along.
So now
Tis
that
an
that's
honor.
that, we can come over here and we can take a look at what's inside this chest. Looks like we found a rapier and we found a dire helmet. And let's just loot that,
As
keep
you
that
wish.
in our magical inventory place for
Away
now.
I go.
And let's continue down here to what seems to be one of our lost peasants.
Move out.
Actually, no, it kind of looks like that, yeah, it looks like the mage guy, the wizard person from the boat scene. Let's see what he wants. It looks like on the mini-map it shows like a whole group of enemy troops. Oh, and a floating binocular right there. Or telescope right there. Oh no.
What was that?
No, Hobbles! My beautiful Hobbles! They've stolen you away from me!
You alright, mate?
No, I am not all right. Those filthy goblins have stolen my Hobbles away from me. Oh, I can't stand the thought of their filthy, rough hands all over him. I feel faint. No!
Who are you? And what you doing out here in the middle of nowhere anyway?
I am Camfrey Mageflower, and Lord Blackdark banished Hobbles and I for living an, alternative lifestyle.
What, for being,
No, silly! Hobbles is my familiar.
Oh, right, that's like a pet, is it?
More than a pet, we have a magical bond. Our minds and souls are intertwined in a beautiful, penetrating partnership. Lord Blackdark banned all wizards from having familiars. He thought it was creepy.
Sounds a bit overly familiar to me.
Well, yes. We were banished to this hellhole, and now my beautiful Hobbles has been taken from me. I must get him back, no matter what the cost. I can't do this on my own. I need some big, strong lads to help me.
Oh, well.
I heard the goblins talking about some settlers they'd kidnapped from a nearby village. They must be on the other side of this wall. Now, the first problem is how we break through these gates. I think this may be a bit much for even your rippling physique. So how do we get through? Let me think. Aha! Hobbles and I were looking for somewhere warm to snuggle up the other night, and we happened on an old golem. We could use that to bash through the gates. If I remember correctly, it was a McDongle Mark IV, so you'll need to insert a McDongle's gem of rebooting to reset its commands before it will obey you. Now, I've seen a gem of rebooting. Where was that? Ah, yes, the deserted monastery up on White Peak. Watch out for the monks, who found enlightenment by becoming werewolves and now practice were-fu. It's like Kung Fu, but hairier. Fetch the gem of rebooting, activate the golem, then bring it back here. Then we can use it to break down the doors and rescue Hobbles and the villagers. Hurrah!
Right you are, sir.
Okay, well, it looks like we have our work cut out for us, so let's get on started
Great.
with doing
Our
that.
little village is a bustling hive of activity. But
What do we
we're
have
going to
over
need more
here?
food as new settlers arrive and more diversity as their taste buds develop.
Ooh.
Build a cow pasture for milk and a chicken coop for eggs. Then we can start selling them from the storehouse.
Okay, well, we can do that a little bit later. For now, I kind of want to get the farm things done. Ah, so this is what those 2 items were. There's a farm
Mine is
pasture.
to obey.
There's a cow pasture and a chicken coop, so we're gonna build those 2 things.
New villagers
And,
have arrived.
Let's get one more villager.
Huh?
to become a farmer, so we're gonna send them over there.
Something to do?
I'm gonna get the female peasants to actually join
New
up with
building options are
the
available.
little force that we have here, simply because I don't think they can actually take any
All
of the
right, dear.
current professions inside the game.
Your wish?
And we, it looks like we did gain control of them. No, that
Your
knight is,
command? I stand ready, sir.
No, do we have control of him? Yes, we do. And he has a special ability
Ready
too.
for
Let's
duty,
see what
sir.
what it is.
We don't have enough gold to do that.
As you wish.
No, well, apparently it uses gold, so
New building options are available.
we're not going to be able to
Your
use it.
villagers are lacking in faith and desperately need moral guidance. We should consider constructing a monastery and training some monks.
Yeah, we need to build a lot of things. Let's build a monastery right here. And let's go back to managing our little force here. So one thing that I really do like right now is the fact that we don't necessarily need to just micromanage our little village. We can actually kind of let it do its own thing for now. And
Yes, Petal.
kind of do everything else. Control, the main stuff.
All right,
Oh, that's right. We forgot to loot all of these people, but they probably won't have a lot of... Oh, they had a gladiator helmet. That's really
Right
cool.
away.
Going to take all of this stuff from them, first and foremost.
Okay. A woman's work is never done.
And then let's continue down the road.
Be right there, darling.
Onward!
Have a fully fleshed out little force now with a knight to command everybody, a few pikemen, and a few meat shields. So that's pretty good. And let's explore the desolate, abandoned temple.
Busy, busy, busy.
Actually, if it's inhabited by like monks, why is it considered abandoned? Who knows?
Mine is to obey.
What was these guys' abilities again? Oh, it was Shaco or something like that.
The monastery of the monks of the Mangy Wolf. Once a religious sect of great devotion and piety, they practiced in solitude and silence in their quest to achieve enlightenment. Evil monk Wolf Chow became head of the order and ruled the monastery with a leash of iron. He even banned the monks from making their renowned homemade organic toast. The monks rebelled, led by Rufus Pooh, but couldn't stop the ritual of the Bloody Fang because Wolf Chow used the unearthly and ancient squeaky toy weapon to distract Rufus and his followers. Wolf Chow found the twisted path of the Mangy Wolf by becoming a werewolf and learning the dark secret of Werfu. That night was known as the Night of the Pointy Teeth, and Wolf Chow turned all the monks into his werewolf disciples. Now they practice the fearsome Werfu and follow the dark path. Approach carefully, as they no longer need a full moon to become their doggy selves, and they have very pointy teeth.
What did this say about like Knight of the Sharp Teeth or something? Oh. The Knight of the Long Knives is what they called Hitler's like one of the events in Hitler's rise to power. Oh crap! These guys are actually pretty tough. But anyways, as I was saying, it's a nice little allusion to
Ready for duty,
New
sir.
building options are available.
Hitler, I guess.
Forward!
But back to the game. We're gonna take out some of the werewolf people over there, but in the meantime, it looks like we also need
Farming work to be done?
We also need a person to become a monk to complete the next eco objective. Where is a male peasant who actually
Yes, madame?
can you become a monk? No, you cannot. Cool. There's no one here who can become a monk, unfortunately. Oh wait, no. No, this is just an advisor guy. Let's see what happens when these people actually go inside here. Oh, they make some money. The advisor even buys food from us. That's cool. Oh, actually, there's two people right here, so we're gonna get them to go
My
to the
pleasure.
place, to the monastery.
Good! If we build a bee yard, the monks will start brewing mead, which we can sell at the tavern to generate income.
Generate all that income. Oh, that sucks. That monk has to walk all the way over there to kind of get at his little meat making
At
operation.
your command. Quick.
But how many troops do we have left? It looks like both of the civilians died,
'Tis an honor. Attack!
and it looks like we're down to the little cast that we have here. Well, that's fine.
We have won the day, men.
I'm still trying to figure out how we can use this thing here, where
Villagers have arrived.
in theory we should be able to level up all of our troops, but I just don't know how.
My lord. Your command.
Some more of these like bronze keys, and some more of this like
Nothing to
loot.
see here.
So far I
For
could
honor.
in the full game, I believe you'll be able to like transmute all the worthless loot into pretty much gold for your settlement, right? But I don't believe that is working right now. But anywho, we've reached this little tablet thing, so I'm going to save it here, and I will come back later
New
on where
building
we'll
options are
play a
available.
little more
Excellent.
Folktale.
Now construct a tavern and train an innkeeper. The innkeeper will carry barrels of mead from the storehouse and sell them for us.
But we already have the tavern here, yeah, we do.
Something to do?
Let's just send
Right
that
away.
person. Oh, yeah, we'll just send this person to the tavern to get a job. Okay, well, that's that. I'll see you guys next time when we finish up the military quest here of retrieving the gem of rebooting and getting that golem back to work. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe for further episodes because this will be a long series. And be sure to like the video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.